Okay, we've done something this time that we haven't probably done in the past before. We waited out a big rainstorm to push through, and so we're going to go out and we're going to drop off a camera and try to do a little bit of a prolonged approach on letting the camera stay out on the opposite side of the creek. So maybe leave it out there a month or two maybe, but so as we come in on our times, the plan would be to have the camera already in place on the opposite side of the creek, pointing in the areas that we know where we normally get some activity when we're on this side of the creek. So that's the plan, and I hope maybe something will trigger it. Who knows? We don't.
Who knows?
We don't know. It's all a roll of the dice. It's all a gamble out here.
Yeah.
And we were hoping the rains had hit this area better, but it looks like the swamp didn't get hit as hard as the southern area of Florida did.
Maybe it's just filling. Maybe it's just taking a lot. It was really
in the swamp, it percolates up from the bottom. So the creeks, evidently get water from drainage, But in this area, the green swamp percolates. It's where you get all this water.
Well, at least it doesn't look any worse than it did last week, so that's good.
No, I will say it's very dark. It looks
down here. It's hard because it's dripping so much.
Yeah, this sounded different though, and I wanted her just to be still because I thought maybe I heard a knock. But we have the drip, drip, drippity drop, and that's what we don't like about normally going in after rain. But it also can help mask your footprints also because the ground's a little bit more softer. So let's
go in.
So what time is it now?
It's 6:58 right now. So we got about an hour and a few minutes for sunset.
I'm just glad to see that the creek is filling back up.
Right.
That makes me feel
So it's
better.
all four of us out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So we have to be careful in the drip drops and stuff.
Yeah,
so let's go ahead and get in there. Let me see if I can get you this spider right here. I don't know if it's focusing on it, but there he goes. I gotta be careful not to get the camera wet. Man, the spider webs are just like double the tripled since we were out here last weekend. And that's it's more, a little bit of rain coming through.
There. But if you want to just film me going up in there,
Hold on.
and I didn't want to move because I didn't want to lose. Remember, Betty, you said you saw something in this area a long time ago.
Is that when I saw the woods moving?
Yeah. Can I go up there now, or you want me to wait?
I didn't even catch what all you said. I mean, I remember what you said, but you said
I walked up
something
here.
looked like it was moving from
Yes,
left
right
to
where that
right.
dark palmetto is,
Yeah.
right through that little trail.
Hang on, let me get a zoom.
Right through that little, it looks like a little trail in there, and it ends in a dark palmetto base, it looks like. And I saw something move. I think it seemed to be from left to right, and I don't know whether it was distorted, it was this dark, and just fleeting. So I've been standing here all this time because I didn't want to lose sight of it. I didn't want to go in there until you guys got here.
Well, let's do this.
I'm sure it's not there now, but
Well,
I'd like to go up in there. It's not that far away.
Let's not go directly at it. Let's try to go flanks.
I'm afraid I'm going to lose sight of that dark thing.
Yeah, I know. If you
It's
try to,
just gonna
if you
blend
flank
in.
something out here, well, you know what? If it knows you're looking at it,
already
it's
know.
already done slid back into
Yeah.
the swamp already.
I know.
But we can get the camera out there because we want to get the camera up at least about 30 more yards in from the last
Well,
creek.
yeah. Would you want to put it up that way, or just? Want to put it
You know where the
towards
last
right?
where the last creek
There's
is
the
going?
last creek right there.
Let's just like shoot in like 30 more yards,
All right.
and then we'll find a spot to put the camera
I'm
out that
gonna
we look
walk
around.
towards that direction, then we can jaunt to the right if we want to. I know that's a big flat dark palmetto.
I'm gonna pan as you go in a little deeper.
Mark, you got to keep your eye on it and then watch where you're going.
So do you want to go? Go.
Chris, I heard clicking. Remember clicking, Steve?
It's so awesome out here in the darkness like this.
You know, when we first came in, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah,
But
give it
because
another
it's
month.
really, you know, tropical.
Let's go in a little closer, okay? Because they're there already. So
Okay,
let's
let's go.
you and I break. Spider selling again. that was Mark. Over here. Over here.
It's pretty thick right here.
Got a broken palmetto branch. Let me tell you something. These right here did you find anything over there?
Huh?
Did you find anything over there?
No. Of course not. I heard clacking teeth when I came in though. Remember that clacking teeth sound?
Like,
I always think that's a warning, you know? But that just could be how I interpret
but
it.
see, check this out.
Yeah, there's a broken palmetto.
Yeah, people don't do that. I mean, people don't do that. Look at
No,
this. You'll
people can't do
You
that.
will cut your freaking hands trying to do
Yeah,
this. This is something I want to point out right here. Okay, let me get back on this side right here. Okay. This right here is still very much green.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Okay, it's very much green, and it's what, 6 feet maybe, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
6 feet.
It's starting to brown a little bit. It's been broken a while. Okay, but for all the people out there that have not been in this type of environment, the edges of a palm frond are very sharp. Okay,
I can do it, but I have to
you
do
can
it like
just
that.
you can just like cut yourself. You would have to take both hands and apply pressure and just deliberately try to break it, but they're very, very resilient. And this is interesting. So, 3 feet and above is by man tracking standards. 3 feet and above is human. Okay, 3 feet and above breaks and signs stuff like that is considered to be human. Okay. All we're pointing out is that it's a break. It's very hard for a human to do this.
You want me to try to do one on film?
It's very hard for a human to do this. So, I don't want you to cut your hands, but go over here and try to break one. Don't break that one. I like that. That's here.
Did you just
I don't
hear
know.
something over there? I just heard something over there.
That was my.
I normally don't like to disturb the environment, but
Sounds like mumbling.
here, just take it like this and try to break it. Try to break it right
I
here.
hate to break that one because that could have significance.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'll just walk.
Yeah, find one not
Here.
so much off this little. It looks like a little bit of a. So Mark's gonna grab one, and let me get my camera up all the way.
This is the only way I think I could do it. Would be to do it like this.
Oh.
I can't do.
Okay, now you're making a deliberate break.
Yeah, and it's cutting into my hands bad.
Well, don't.
All right, but if I go like this and put leverage like this,
Yes, it'd be, yeah, but it still bends. It don't break. It bends. It doesn't
I'm gonna
break.
cuss. Betty already heard me cuss once today.
But hold on. Let me look at
didn't
this.
even
It
break
I didn't even break
It
it.
didn't break. Okay,
So you'd have to get like
would have-
that and just snap it down like that.
with a very fine, close-in strength,
No.
and then snap it.
Or
I'm not the strongest man in the world by any means.
I have a
but-
theory. I think for a break like that, it's got to be something taller.
It looks like something. I mean, from here,
It's
one of you girls stand underneath it.
Go ahead, babe.
It's got to be something taller to break it. Mark is 6'4". So to
We're
put
gonna
that
get
much
complaints.
pressure on this, you would think
Hold on, let me show you what I think. For a person, we saw Mark's demonstration. I think what this possibly could be
Mark's failure.
is more like this, and just snap
Well, try it.
as it's still walking.
But I don't think it's
Well, that's not
something.
you
I
or
don't think
me.
that's something your size though.
I can't do that. I mean, there's no humanly, there's no way you freaking sliced your hands.
You're going to slice your
I
hand.
still think it's something taller. That's just my
Oh
theory.
no, I'm not saying my height. I'm saying something maybe something up here reaches like this and says like that and just breaks it.
Okay.
Birds didn't do that,
No.
and I honestly don't think that person stood right here and just
Okay.
did like that either.
For somebody
Should we
who,
put our camera in this area?
for somebody
I
that
want to go in a
knows-
little bit deeper.
I-
Just
hey.
a little bit deeper.
I have another theory. For somebody
What was
that
that?
knows about these palms, which I do not, well, there's liquid inside that thing. I just touched it.
Yeah, it's kind of a
So
little sticky.
maybe something, because it's been such a drought out here, something snapped it to get
suck out the
liquid-
juice.
To suck the liquid out of the stem, because I just touched it. And it's
I don't know.
full of goo.
Only I know is that it's a clean break. Bam.
I mean, it's full of goo. You can see the goo coming out.
It's a clean break, and those things just don't. Here's what you would expect to see. You would expect to see it broken here. Okay? You would expect to see it broken off here, down at the bottom, if a person would have done it. In other words, apply pressure, break it off closer from the root, the stem of it.
They oughta. Come here and look at this. There's
That's all
like
I'm saying.
Goo.
Hang on, I'm gonna try to zoom in.
It's like slimy goo.
Hang on, I'm gonna walk a little bit slower. Sorry.
See? See right there?
Hang on,
It's
hang on, hang
like goo. It's sticky. I don't know. So anybody that knows about these, which I don't, even though we're native Floridians, is there goo inside that or moisture?
on. You know, that's what I was thinking when the trout was so bad.
That things are
That-
snapping
That
it to drink.
in order to survive out here,
Yeah.
that I would have did everything possible, like
Yeah.
plants and
yeah,
stuff.
like a cactus.
But you know, I don't know if the stuff that's in there is
I don't know.
not poisonous or something. I'm not an expert in that. We would have to research that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least you know it's there. It's gooey.
Right.
Whatever.
Just be right here.
This one or that one? This is a good one. And we could face it this way. Or we could even face it the other direction.
Okay, while Chris and Mark are looking for the perfect tree for the camera, I've been hearing stuff out there. Lots of dogs, and there shouldn't be, and everything. So I'm just going to film a little bit and see, and zoom maybe a little bit out.
Or either side.
Spiders. Here's what I was explaining a little bit earlier. Look at a web on it. What I was explaining to you earlier is we want to try to stage a camera. We want to try to stage a camera out in advance. Okay, on the side of the creek with the camera facing towards the swamp. Okay, with the camera facing towards the swamp. Damn.
There's so many mosquitoes out here.
No,
It's
like shit's on
unreal.
me. With the,
Maybe we should start again, because you're...
Yes.
okay, what I was explaining to you earlier is that over here on this side of the creek, okay, is where we normally come in at. And a lot of times we're on the opposite side of the creek because it is still dry. It's still dry. And what we're saying is that we're trying to put a camera already in place, so as we come in and something comes in to have a closer look at us, it's just wishful thinking that they
Yeah,
we
that's
might
for
be
sure.
we might be able to cordon them into a camera trap.
Yeah.
Now I know the steady Eddies out there are going to be laughing at me, and I know I think it's not going to work either.
Yeah, we know the long shot on this, but...
But the whole point of the matter is being able to have your eyes in place prior to you coming in, and then you're always going, oh, there's stuff on the other side of the creek. We hear stuff on the other side of the creek. Well, doggone it, we're going to put a camera in place on this side of the creek. Okay? So we're going to let it sit out for, that's what the spider's web is. So we're going to let it sit out for a good month or 6 weeks or whatever. Hopefully this place won't be underwater.
It's
I think
infested
we're
full of
okay up here.
mosquitoes though. Oh,
It's a spider's web I keep trying to pull off.
Yeah.
It's just like glue.
Okay.
okay. And should I film the, no, you should film where the camera is.
Okay. So there you go.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like,
And there's the camera right there.
there's a little dip down about 3 foot, goes into a little tunnel down there, or a little ravine.
Yeah.
It's kind of really neat.
Yeah, we noticed the cypress knees are,
It's almost like
since it rained, it's like they're breaking away, but in the darkness like this, it looks like they're glowing. Looks really neat. Give you another close-up right here.
I like it out here at night. I do.
And that's what I'll film what's going on behind me as I walk out.